I don't know which one you was going for there.
It sort of did it by itself. I ain't been here in a while. What's going on, everybody?
Oh, there we are. Hey, there we are. Okay, yeah. I didn't know which one you were doing there. I thought we were going with yeah. I was so hyped for that one. I was gonna come in with that one. Yeah.
It's all put there together.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened.
There we go. There we go. Welcome back to the SGO Press Pass here on SportsGamersOnline.com. My name is Curtis. I'm a senior editor here at the website. Also, video writer, video editor, all that stuff. I do a lot of things here at Sports Gamers Online. But there's somebody that does all that better than me. And he's always, dude, he has so many podcasts. This man talks about wrestling. He talks about that ugly team on his shirt. He talks about football. He talks about sports, video games. The amazing Mike Knoxxx, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him.
I've been called a lot of things. In the bedroom, I've been called amazing, but never on air. Man, listen, I am all those things, but not where I need to be. Listen, I'm trying to get to 1,000 follows, people. Mike Knoxxx. Yo, Cheap Pop. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Everybody going, I want to get to 100,000. Well, we're almost at 700,000, y'all. I'm trying to get to 1,000 people. Come on.
I love it.
Help people out. What's going on tonight, man? It's been a while since you've been here.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was, as you can tell, another new background. I was moving. I was telling you this off air. I was moving again, trying to get my life together. And Mike was like, yo, when we doing the podcast? And I was like, I swear we're going to get back on the podcast. I swear. I promise. I swear we will. And I think I'm back into the groove of things. Thank goodness. So
good to have you back.
Yeah. So expect the podcast bi-weekly again. Let's expect it bi-weekly again. Of course, Justin Stevens is finally in the chat with his AEW hate. We love seeing it, man. We love seeing it all the time.
We
love
haven't even
seeing
talked about it yet. I get it's in the credits. Damn, Justin.
Justin, I don't know
see Full Gear. Give him a break, man. Damn it, man.
I asked Mike if he thinks CM Punk will be at Survivor Series Royal Rumble. Is he making a comeback?
I am under the belief he is. He will be back. That's just me. So I don't have any true words in that realm. My belief is we predicted Orton here at Survivor Series. They've been too obvious. I have CM Punk back at Survivor Series in Chicago. That have been too much of a Tony Khan move, if you will, so to speak. So we didn't. Damn it, Tony. Lay off the weed, man. That's the coke.
Stay off the weed.
But listen, Fight Forever. We'll talk about that a little bit later. What have you been playing though? That's the question. What you guys been playing? We haven't been in a while. What have you been playing, Mr. Everything around here?
I've been finishing up Spider-Man finally.
Show off.
Finishing. Is your kids playing it?
Show off. Okay, what's going on, Don? Listen, so I refuse.
Dominic, what's up?
I refuse to play the game until I get a PS5, and I don't want just a regular PS5. I want my Spider-Man PS5. I missed a couple that I could have got for about $700, $800. Didn't pull the trigger. I just got my life back together too. Now it's like $900 from a third party to get that PlayStation. So, game is paid for though. I have the game. I digitally paid for it. Just haven't played it yet.
Oh man. Well, I am almost finished with it. Just about done. We've been playing Dead Space 2. No, not Dead Space 2. It's the Dead Space remake. I do love Dead Space 2, but the Dead Space remake, slowly getting through it. It's a very scary game. Love it. It's wonderful. What have you been playing, Mr. Mike Knoxxx?
What do I always play? This is Sports Gamers Online. I believe I'm the only true sports gamer online that speaks on the microphone for Sports Gamers Online. Okay, hey, Natural, give me a raise, baby. Okay, because what am I playing? I'm playing 2K and I'm playing Madden. This is what I play. Okay, I did dabble in UFC 5.
Okay.
All
right.
My youngest son's been whooping my arse in that game. Like I told him today, he's like, "We're gonna play again." I'm like, "I'm not playing. You just cheese." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "I'm not cheesing." You know, I told him all the time That's me talking trash because I can't beat you.
Yeah,
Keep it up. I tell them go online and beat people. Say go beat online people while you beat up on your old man. Do that. You know what I mean? But
how are you liking that game, by the way? Because I didn't get.
I personally hate UFC.
Okay.
I personally hate it. I think what people say about Madden, and maybe it's just that I know there's no other game in town or no other game that's going to come close to it, and don't you dare start typing inside you chat words about NCAA football being better than Madden. It's the same creators. It's the same damn game. It just has a different feel. Okay? So I have nothing else to play but Madden to compare it to. But UFC, I can do it out of. You're never going to get the ground game correct to me. I just feel like it got to a point in combat sports fighting games, right?
Yeah.
Combat sports fighting games where you remember what knockout or fight night that was where you did the counter punch was the biggest punch in the fight night that year. And no one would fight anymore. They would just sit there and wait to counter you, and then they was throwing a haymaker at you. It was like the haymakers came to that game.
Is it round 3 maybe?
I couldn't tell you. Don't give me the lie. You know what I mean? I'm a little old, top of the head. I'm losing it here.
Yeah.
I got the salt and pepper going on. We're in effect. 50 years of hip hop. What's up? You know what I'm saying? And we're throwing them ones up for our tribal chief.
Of course. Okay.
For
the tribal chief.
But
he's been playing. Justin's been playing Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
Busting Ferguson's ass, y'all. Derek joined the league. I'm gonna call him out, right? Because he's a Cowboy fan, and I'm gonna do that. He got thick skin, right? Pause. Right, but he could take it. Pause. All right, let me just shut up. I whooped his ass in the game of Madden in the Madden League just to get that out there, dude. That's all.
Yeah, you had to take him out and let it be known. Be known. On the actual game of the year, I'm not gonna play Baldur's Gate 3. Unfortunately, I cannot get around to it right now. I know what the actual game of the year is gonna be. Might be Baldur's Gate 3, but it also could be Legend of Zelda.
I almost spit out my drink.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Zelda will not win Game of the Year. We'll find out December 7th.
Okay.
We'll find out December 7th.
Yep, we will.
You're happy? We're talking about it in a second here, people.
Yeah.
All right, we were still on what we were playing. Hello, Miss Hayward. How you doing? Y'all would just talk to never pay me no attention here ever. We're a team.
But yeah. Madden franchise. I mean, you've been playing UFC. You've been playing your 2K. Are you still doing? What do you mainly play on 2K? You doing like the park?
Mainly. Hell no, I don't play no park. I'm an adult. For heaven's sakes. Okay, I'm not a young adult either. Okay, so I play Rec or Pro-Am.
Rec or Pro. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I've
been getting back into my versus mode because I think 2K is also a piece of trash game, and I think the best way to enjoy the game is to play it in verse mode. The only problem you get in there is you get a bunch of, sucker ducks who be afraid to play defense one-on-one and want the computer to stick you. If I want to play the computer, I'll go play the computer. So for all you sports gamers who think you can game in sports game online, as listen to Sports Gamers Online, and remember, the thoughts and said opinions of those on this show belong to said individual and not everybody who represents Sports Gamers Online. Change your game up, people. Like, serious, become man. Just be a man about it. Didn't you learn that from Tony Braxton? If you're too young, then Google her. There's a song called Just Be a Man About It. Okay?
Just bring it, bitch!
That's all we want.
I thought when the game came out, man, this was one of the best 2Ks to come out.
It is. I can't make that up. It is. It's just, I'm not sure if it's, I think 2K has broken up more friendships than the IRS.
Okay.
Definitely more than college loans.
Yeah, definitely more. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's just crazy what happens in there. But we're gonna talk about 2K later. We're gonna talk about Madden later.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
That's what I've been hanging out and playing with. So what are we gonna talk about next, Mike?
We're gonna talk about the Game Awards, more specifically the best sports / racing game category that recently got announced with the nominees. So the nominees are F123.
Hold on. Sorry, I was thinking about a motorboat. My bad.
F123, EA Sports FC 24, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
Good game.
I haven't played it, and everybody's saying that's a really good game.
Yes, it is.
And the Crew Motorfest. So, where is 2K Where is Madden in this category? Where is NHL 24? Where is MLB 23? We don't like. I think it's weird. There's also like games that they just missed out on. Like I don't know. This category is always weird to me.
It is always weird because the people that play the games the most don't ever get the recognition. It's always games like Gran Turismo. Mm-hmm. You know, things like that. It's like the Oscars. Sometimes when a category doesn't has like in all honesty, right? In all honesty, I'm quite sure that some of those games you've mentioned are better games, and they just happen to be a sports theme because they're racing or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Probably are better games than the average games that we talk about here on Sports Gamer Online, that you YouTube here on YouTube, and you talk about, right? And like I said, the biggest thing, I will continue to say it about sports gamers all over the world, and just gamers in general, we're all just clowns. Get the makeup, paint, and you just get older and older, you become a full-ass clown. Okay, because you guys buy VC every single week, you buy VC every single month, you got 18,000 bills, you lie to people and tell people, I don't spend VC. Well, how the hell you got 7 bills at a 90?
Right.
You spend VC.
Right.
You know, things like that. So, but the game as they're meant to play, I do think 2K is a very, very good basketball game. And I think it's actually probably a better game as it's constructed as Madden. Although I prefer Madden over 2K.
I hear that. Why can't they have a best sports game and a best racing game? Because Jeff Keighley and the Game Awards would want to just skip over all that and get it all together, just to skip over it.
Well, racing is considered a sport, though. That's the
that's
honest,
really what it is.
That's really what it. You know what I mean? It's like I hate to say this to my daughter who and anybody else out there that thinks competitive cheerleading is a sport. I do not. But I also consider golf a sport. I consider golf a great game.
Yeah.
Not a sport. I don't consider bowling a sport, but it's called a sport. It's a game.
I remember you saying this a year ago, and I still disagree with you on all that. That golf isn't a sport. I remember you was like, cornhole isn't a sport. You remember that?
Yes. It's not a sport. It's something you play when you're drunk in a bar or you're old on a boat somewhere.
Rollerblading isn't a sport. I think you said that.
But rollerblading, but at least rollerblading is athletic. The athleticism of rollerblading is different. There's no athleticism in cornhole.
So when you watch like the Winter Olympics, right?
I love the Winter Olympics.
Okay. So
I love
you
the
watch,
Olympics, period.
What's the one where you like? I keep forgetting the name of it.
I didn't talk about that stupid ass thing that came out a couple years ago. It's like damn near shuffleboard or some nonsense that they do. Yeah, scrollers, whatever the etch is called.
Curling.
That's not a sport.
Yes, it is, Mike.
You're sitting there mopping the floor with ice with a broom.
It is.
What do you mean? You're trying to make the ice slicker for the object to matriculate down the ice. Stop it.
It's technique, and you have to be athletic to like literally slide and start swiffering the floor. You have to be somewhat athletic.
You have to be athletic to slide down the floor.
Yeah, slide.
When last time you went to a grocery store?
Swiffer.
Just stand there in the produce department and watch and tell me if that's a sport when somebody slips and fall. What are you talking about, Curtis?
No, you know what? We're just gonna go to the chat. What is curling a sport? And we're good at it. United States are good at it. Now
I don't give a god dog damn. Okay, it's
a beautiful sport. You wouldn't play a curling game.
I'm sorry. First, you're over here talking about curling's a sport, and now he's somebody gonna get me at Madden next time we play. Stop it. Oh God, the hypocrisy.
You gotta come to Dallas to play him, apparently.
Well, we do play there. Yeah, maybe. You know.
Okay. Well, what game is okay? So the only reason why EAFC 24 is even mentioned in this is it's one sports game and 4 racing games. EA Sports FC 24 is probably the biggest sports game in the world, and it got moderately okay review scores. We gave it a 6 here at Sports Gamers Online. Thank you very much. That was me that did that.
Hey, get yourself a Barry Horowitz, buddy. Come on.
Hey, yeah, I keep it real. You can only get real sports reviews here.
Self-high-fives. Come on.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Did you just say golf isn't a sport? Exactly.
Yes, I did. I didn't stutter. It's not. It's a hell of a game. It's one hell of a game.
Brandon,
you are playing against yourself. You are walking for a long period of time to hit the ball, if you're lucky, 5 times.
But it's a lot of technique. Are you good?
I am not denying that. I can't play the game. I suck at it because I'm a baseball player. I play a real sport.
Oh,
okay.
Goodness.
And don't some idiot tell me, well, Happy Gilmore did it. That's a movie, you moron. Okay? It's a different swing as a baseball swing to swinging a golf club. Completely different styles and techniques. I'm just saying, I don't believe a sport's a sport when you're playing against yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Racing and NASCAR is more of a sport than golf. You're going against other competition at the same exact time.
Okay.
Or at least in the Olympics, when you're doing your non-curling sport down Olympics, they're going at the same time with somebody else, and then they average up the scores.
So what about Dirt Rally, where it's just kind of you, and it's all about how you hitting the turns,
the tricks and stuff? That ain't no goddamn sports. Hell, was something I couldn't do when I was a kid. Shout out to all the white boys that were smoking peyote and smoking weed and saying anarchy rules. They were great at it. Tony Hart, great. My man TJ Lavin, amazing.
What about gymnastics?
Hell yeah, gymnastics is a sport.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. I love the gymnastics. The floor exercises, come on. The rings, the vault.
You don't like gymnastics for any of that. You just like.
No, I swear on my life. And I swear, I love gymnastics. It's something, I'm being from the South Side of Chicago, Jesse White tumbling team. My family could flip. I used to could flip. Not like, the greats. But you had to, growing up in my neighborhood, if you couldn't do a flip-flop,
yeah.
you couldn't, it was like not catching a basketball or shooting, you know what I mean? It's just, you wasn't good. You can do everything when you're from the South Side of Chicago. Shout out, 69th Street.
Nice.
So don't come at me. Gymnastics is a sport, baby. Golf
gymnastics is a sport. Okay. But okay. Get in the comments. Let us know what is a sport. Now I'm playing. Let us know who you guys think is gonna win in this category. Brandon, who is in the comments right now, he did a breakdown of the category. Breaking down the games, and he did a really good job of that. So go ahead, check that out on sportsgamersonline.com. What game do you think is going to win this, Mike?
What's the category again? Who's the nominees?
So it's F1 23, EA Sports FC 24, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed. You think Forza?
I think Forza.
Hot Wheels Unleashed.
It's a beautiful game.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. You're absolutely right about that. The Crew Motorfest.
People like Crew.
Yeah.
People like Crew, but
did you play that? Did you play that?
I did.
You did? Oh, shit.
I have the Ubisoft Plus.
Oh, really?
I have it because I want to wait. I'm waiting for Avatar. Although I'm disappointed, it went from. I got confused. Like RoboCop to me is a stupid game.
Which one?
The new one.
Oh, I didn't play it. Okay.
Right, but here's why it's stupid.
Okay.
When you think of Nightmare on Elm Street, who do you think of?
Freddy Krueger.
When you think of Star Wars, you think about a couple characters, right? But you got what? Who you think? Who comes to mind first?
Boba Fett,
Darth Vader, those kind of guys, right?
Yeah.
So you think about, you're thinking about what game you talking about?
What game?
RoboCop.
Yeah.
You think about RoboCop, right?
Yeah.
So you want to play as
Arnold
RoboCop.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
It's a first person game. You don't even see yourself as RoboCop.
What are you, like a soldier or something? Like what are you?
You're RoboCop, but you're first person.
Oh, you're first person. You want it to be third person.
Why would you not show the character that makes the game the game? RoboCop is 35 years old. So if you're going to sell that game, you're selling it to people who are 35 years old.
Yeah.
Right? Or pop culture nerds and geeks, right? So you're sitting here and you sell me a game that I can see the world of Detroit 3000, but I can't see Dead or Alive, You're Coming With Me. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
That kind of sucks. I didn't know they were doing a first-person RoboCop game. I didn't really know. Or
you're playing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, right? You can go first person or third person.
Yeah.
I think games that have a character that is famous, the game is based off the character. You should be able to play as the character and not first person. And I think game developers drop the ball with that.
I mean, you're playing as the player, but you're just you don't see yourself.
Right.
I got you.
Like, I don't know too many people who actually drive racing games and they're first person driving. They're either in the cockpit or they see their car at some point, the front, the back, or something. Yeah. Very few people I've seen play just the screen as their course.
Okay. And it's funny, you're not the only person with that type of opinion because I think the other Mike that used to work at Mike Straw has that exact same opinion. I completely understand it because sometimes you do want to have people feel more immersed that way, or they feel like they're in the world when they see that character there. And like you said, it's that representation of like RoboCop is there, so I get to see
When
that.
that Matrix game finally drops, if you're not Neo, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, Neo in third person.
Yeah, but no, you need to be Neo in third. You need to have the option. I think that.
Gotcha.
What was that beta? What was that thing called?
Yeah,
that came out. It was like some kind of test they had that came out on that engine sometime last year.
Oh, it was like a technical test or something.
A technical test or something.
Gotcha.
You could be both.
Yeah.
So I thought that was where it needed to be. But in that category, I think it's Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Yeah. Or Forza, you mean?
Yeah, Forza. I'm sorry, Forza.
Okay. I think F1's gonna win it. The reason why I like F1, I reviewed it. I think I gave it a 9. I think I don't know. I think weirdly enough, I think it's gonna get the vote because F1 is just really it's trending right now. It's in Vegas. It's all that great stuff. So yeah.
All that great stuff.
All that great stuff.
One will never. You know what? I can't say that because I never ever thought that soccer would become popular in America.
It's getting really up there.
And it's getting up there, and it's like, wow. And shout out to, personally, the new generation of athletes, starting, in my opinion, like guys like Kobe Bryant had introduced it and said, oh, Kobe's watching soccer, then oh, maybe. And then entertainers started saying it was good as well. I'd still rather go watch hockey.
Then footy?
Yeah. It's more action. It's more action than hockey.
Action?
Hockey is the greatest sport to watch live.
Hockey, that you know what is I've been to 2 hockey games and they've been some of my favorite to go watch.
The greatest experience in a professional atmosphere. I've been to all the sports. Hockey is insane in person. Okay?
This is why I love Brandon. He's the stat man. The last 4 times Forza has been nominated for this award, they have won. So you might be spot on there, Mike.
And I don't know shit.
Okay, hold on. Time out, Justin. Hold on. Now, we are not, because I'm the footy guru here. We are not going to slander this
footy slander.
Sport. Yeah, no footy slander here. Absolutely not.
Can I say something, Captain Kurt? You do know that he's from Georgia.
Who?
Well, I'm assuming because that's a Georgia Bulldog thing in there. He always has that in his picture.
No, yeah, he's from Georgia. Justin. If you're from Georgia, they have an amazing football team. They have Atlanta United, which.
Nobody watches that.
Yeah, dude,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I live in Orlando, and they go to the Orlando stuff all the time.
Oh, hello?
They stay there. I ain't gonna lie. That place stays packed.
Well, I don't think he plays there anymore, but they used to have an ex-Manchester United player play for Orlando. Yeah, Nanny. So, it's funny Justin says that because Atlanta United are like one of the bigger fan bases in the MLS, and Lotto was just at the game with a fine ass.
Who?
So Lotto, the female rapper.
Oh, the numbers?
No, the female rapper Lotto.
Oh, that bright thing?
Yeah,
okay.
that bright thing. Yeah.
I only know her because she was on an episode of Grownish.
I only know her.
And then my wife said that's Lotto. I said, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm serious.
I don't even listen to the songs.
I'm so out of touch with today's rappers. It's ridiculous.
All right, man.
Like I got excited. I said, "Ooh, Drake and J. Cole put an album, did a song together." I saw it on YouTube. Was just getting on. I said, "Well, I gotta make sure I check it out when we get off." That's how I hear new music. If it pops in my YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like part of like 4 different YouTubes channels, so I get all different algorithms, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm on my kid's account. You know what I mean? I gotta go back to mine because I can't watch it. Like, why can't I watch this video?
Hey man, I hear that. No, I mean, I only Lotto. I mute her music and just watch the music videos.
I don't watch no damn ML. Hold on, he said I don't watch no damn MLS.
If I watch soccer, I watch the damn Premier League.
No damn.
Good. Yeah, dude. I don't watch MLS either. I watch the Premier League because the Premier League is top tier quality football.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
We are City.
Hey, don't. You need to get put in timeout for that. You need to get put in timeout for that. I can't believe he did that. I cannot believe he did that on this stream, knowing damn well I am a Manchester United fan. He just did a City chant. I can't believe that. He's in timeout. He's in timeout for a while, y'all. I can't believe that.
Listen, as I told you before, I'm not a Man City fan.
I know.
My friend is.
Man
All
City
right.
haven't.
I told you I think I like who you like. You know
United.
The three lions. The
Oh,
red.
England.
England. I like that. That's
England,
that Manchester. I like that team. I ain't gonna lie. They had that short dude. Rooney was there.
Rooney, one of the best players ever.
That's that. So I've always, when I don't like a sport or know nothing about a sport, I'll pick something that I can relate to. And their colors are red. I'm a Leo. They have lion. It just worked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just went.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, and I remember Rooney being there. It's like when I got into hockey, everybody was
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky, and I was in the Philadelphia area. Everybody was like, "Oh, how Ron Hextall was the hot thing." I started liking Maryland. I became a Pittsburgh fan. I was Maryland Lemieux, Paul Coffey, Jaromir Jagr. I know that team more than I know.
And they're doing well, aren't they? The Flyers.
Yeah, they're always
doing
good.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, but but it's weird because now that once I started liking the sport and understanding the sport more, I tend to go with my home team and just kind of. It's weird. Like if this was football, I'd be mad at you for having 3 teams. But in hockey, because I'm a black guy, I try to say, well, I get an asterisk for it, you know?
Yeah.
I started liking the Pittsburgh Penguins. I didn't know no better, right? But the Blackhawks game became good as I'm watching hockey, so I had to go with them. But yet I'm still in Philadelphia where the Flyers are.
Yeah.
And the Flyers and the Penguins hate each other.
They freaking hate each other. And the Penguins are a likable team. That's the thing about it.
How can they not be?
Yeah, they're likable.
Other than it being in Pittsburgh, I mean, who wants to be from Steel City? Sorry, Pittsburgh fans. Like, black and yellow my ass. Like, it's cold up there. Steel workers. I give y'all that, but y'all got some rough hands. I bet you Vaseline and cocoa butter is famous in Pittsburgh. You know?
If they use it at all, huh?
If they use it. Oh, wow. They say they don't even use deodorant. Man, Matthew McConaughey's all over the place.
Matthew McConaughey. So.
Yo, you don't hear that man don't use no deodorant.
He doesn't?
No,
he must just naturally.
He's a natural earther.
He must just naturally smell good.
No,
though.
he's a natural earther. I'm being honest. I read it in an article.
That's wild. I need to use a deodorant. You got me fucked up.
When you forget and go from breakfast, from like waking up to like breakfast, you be like, hold on, did I just go 40 minutes without deodorant on? Hold on. Like, so how do you go like all life without deodorant?
Yeah.
You know?
Or not like spend it like, nah, I just can't. I couldn't do it. Let's hop over to, there's a new app that is launching that launched last week. I don't know if you used this app yet, but
no, I tried to download it yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right now.
man.
It's the end of the year coming up. Holidays is here. So when I saw this, we were going to do this yesterday, and you gave me the cliff notes, if you will.
The cliff notes.
Cliff notes.
I remember going on Cliff Notes for Macbeth for the book.
Yes, that's where I got my Cliff Notes for. Yes.
Yeah, and it never helped me in school.
Never panned out. So no, I tried to join it yesterday. So tell people what it is, but the app is we'll be talking about today.
Yeah. So there's and I'm gonna get. I mean, I don't know much about him, but Manu is a 3-time Madden NFL Carolina Panthers club champion. He actually designed this app to help people that play Madden 24. And this app is designed to actually answer your questions about Madden 24 or any Madden game, how he would answer it for you. So if there's a certain type of coverage you can't get past, or there's just like certain tips you need, you can go on this app, you can download it. You just got to subscribe to the app itself, and you're able to get tips for free.
Some of y'all need them. Y'all know who you are. No, don't be nice. Don't be nice, okay? And I'm going to say this, right? Because years past, I have not been good in Madden, right? Because I kept trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. But this year, I said, you know what? If everybody else want to play a certain, I dare you. My name is Mike Knoxxx. My gamer tag, it's all capital letters, 2 words. The Game V1. I'm going to put it in the chat. It's going to be in every single thing on here right now. There you go right there. I don't care if you're on Xbox or PlayStation. It is cross-platform. Come get that ass. If you beat me, I'll shake your hand. Everybody lose, but I bet it's going to be a hard-ass out. I'll tell you that much. So, Rock, where you at? Where's Dwayne? Dwayne!
Oh, here we go.
Dwayne!
Just bring it, bitch!
And I'm going to tell you what else.
That was my first Asian.
You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
Lock it up. My boy Keaton Brown. I haven't said his full name in a minute. That is Yeah, I don't know what he's saying facts to, but that's a good way to bring in. That is my co-host for our upcoming podcast called Cul-de-sac Football, which I'll be promoting a little bit later.
Cul-de-sac football.
Oh yeah.
Boy, somebody
I'll
getting
finally
fucked
be
up.
talking about footy.
Oh, that
Bang.
kind of cul-de-sac. Okay.
Yeah.
That's about as much space you need to actually play soccer, in my opinion, in a cul-de-sac. So that's good.
Depends on how big. Yeah, definitely.
But are you going to do an interview with my guy from the Madden app, Manu?
You know what, Brandon? I think that is a good idea. I think Brandon might be ahead of us on that. He works so well here at Sports Gamers Online, so he might be ahead on that.
They're offering $50 for the first year. So if we giving out this man stuff, where's the use our code shit at, my guy? This is it. We're not doing.
Yeah, we need to get like
I ain't got no code I'm giving out.
Yeah,
so
we need to get like a sponsorship on here for that.
That's dead. Moving on.
Over 150 blogs from Manu, playbook, formations, and concepts. So this guy knows the game in and out. Like he said, he's a 3-time champion. So you're basically getting tips from a champion. Make sure you guys go check it out. It is in the Apple Store and Android Store, of course. So from Friday, November 17th. So jump into it. Have you seen that, Mike?
What?
The GTA 6 announcement?
No, I have not. That's
You haven't seen that?
No.
Wow, really? You didn't?
I don't play GTS. This is Sports Gamers Online.
GTA.
I know about them. Okay. I just, sorry. I live that life, so playing the game doesn't excite me. But I know everybody loves it, so it's okay. My youngest son got in trouble kept begging for me to let him buy that game. Like, literally, I said, you can't play your game for like a week. Ask me one more time, I'm going to take it completely away from you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, don't ask me to play that game. Absolutely not.
No.
Listen. I grew up in the south side of Chicago. I live in the suburbs in Florida right now. You can't even get through my house without calling me going through 2 gates. Okay? So, no, my world of life is different. No, boy, you will not be knowing nothing about no damn Grand Theft Auto, banging no hoes, stripping money from people, and all that kind of stuff. No, sir.
Banging no hoes. And my mom, she let me play that game, but she just told me if you just don't understand that you can beat the hell out of strippers in this game, you just can't do it in real life, then there's something wrong with you.
Well, it could be worse than, what was that, oh, God, what was that one game that girl, you was getting head in the jacuzzi? Mafia.
Oh,
Mafia 3.
Mafia 3. That's what was happening. Well, yeah, but that was later down the line. I mean, that's
just saying.
Regulated. Like,
I'm just saying.
The Last of Us
Grand Theft Auto is the video games, but what Snoop Dogg and Death Row was to hip hop back in the day. It's just bad. It's so violent and stuff. And everybody
what Suge Knight was.
I just don't get it. Let's go do this heist.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I am excited for it because we even though we saw the big leak about GTA 6, I mean, I'm still excited to see how the game is going to transcend the whole gaming universe, because that game. I'm still gonna play it. I know you're gonna play it. I know you're gonna. Oh, wrong way. I know you're gonna play it. I know you're gonna play it. Yeah, Justin. Yeah, really excited about it. Let's lean over to.
What we playing? What we talking about?
NBA 2K24. You've been playing it, and they just integrated the in-season tournament. How do you feel about the in-season tournament?
Well, in real life, I think it's too early to tell.
Okay, I'm really happy for you.
In all fairness, I'm gonna tell you because I think, all right, I gotta be honest. It's trash. It's trash. See, my thing is that I'm a consumer and I'm a capitalist.
Okay.
Okay, and I think most people are a walking contradiction. So please, yes, I know I'm contradicting myself. Okay, I'm a consumer because I believe in buying commerce and progressing the neighborhood. If you like, I got Ray-Ban glasses and sunglasses. Okay, I'm that guy. But at the same time, if you're gonna have a tournament to make money and make the games kind of matter, I get it. Why not take the same motto that they've taken and been using for decades in high schools and college and have the beginning of the season becomes a tournament?
Okay.
The NIT has a pre-NIT schedule. The New York Invitational does, right? So if you'd have had these games be put in a tournament format, however it is they have it, because it's just stupid. 2 games a week or 1 game a week is a tournament game. Fans don't know that. No one's following the schedule that close to know that. And honestly, as much of an advertisement they've done for it, you don't understand it. So to make it make sense, is to put it in a sense where, okay, here go a tournament in the beginning of the year determines the preseason tournament, not an in-season tournament. The beginning of the season tournament, whatever you want to call it, who cares? But just put a tournament together where people can follow it and go along, and the season can, you know who wins, who loses. Nobody know, oh, they're 0-2, or now they're out of it. Like, nobody followed those damn games they've been playing. Horrible. So to put it inside of 2K, it's some Reggie. Matter of fact, it's some homegrown. How about that? It's some badass
it's some homegrown.
It's a bad idea, 2K. I don't think no one, other than me playing it and seeing the coolness of the courts, it's pointless.
Yeah.
It's a pointless patch that someone did and thought it was, oh, look at that, patch notes. Wow. They don't even have the update courts on the, that's even worse. I just mentioned that. That's even worse. Don't worry about me. I can't help it right now. Because 2K needs to worry about what you just said, because that's stupid.
I think when it comes to the in-season tournament, I completely, I do agree with you to some point, but I think
what point that you're
because it's here now. It's here now, unfortunately, and people
okay.
are just gonna have to get used to it. It is here now. They've integrated it into the season. I do agree with that. Like sometimes I'll be watching a game, I'll be like,
it's
oh,
not here to stay.
We're just gonna have to see about that. Do you think players are now getting more competitive during these during the earlier season? We saw what happened between Golden State and
that's a regular basketball game that got heated because Draymond is Draymond. Okay? I'm not, listen, any game can get heated. It's about a bunch of brothers on the court. So one person say one thing. If you have any kind of marbles, balls that hang and you ain't got no marbles, then you should go out there and try to play to win. It's going to be competition. So, no, I'm not. That ain't had to do with that goddamn in-season tournament. LeBron, the players, the commercials they made them put together to do that stuff, they can do that stuff all dandy, all they want to.
Yeah.
Until it's down to Vegas.
Right.
That's when we made it. It's going to count. They're going out there trying to play their games. They're out there trying to get to their seasons. They just mentioned right now that nobody knows why Devin Mitchell is not playing tonight in his third straight game, and the Sixers in their end-season game right there having them right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the players are going to still do what these players. It was created to stop them from sitting. Is what this was created for, and it's not stopped anyone from sitting.
Right.
Damian Lillard missed 2 games within this in-season tournament, and other players. Bradley Beal started a year, which was the in-game season tournament, like a second or third game for Phoenix, didn't play. Right? So these players don't care. What do you rank?
I agree the tourney has no value. What are they playing for? The trophy looks garbage. Nobody cares. Look, the trophy just doesn't have any history yet behind it. And it does feel kind of weird because the NBA has never had anything like this. I was watching a video. Somebody said they should have G League teams in it. I don't know.
Negro lying. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you got it. What? No, he is lying. Coming to console in 2035.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't pay
Justin
attention
Stevens
to it.
is full of shit.
I didn't see it.
No,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
He's right.
no.
That's about time when it's coming. My bad. I ain't been interrupted over something
He could
stupid.
say that, and he might be closer than the actual release date for that
Okay.
too. By the way, it'll come sooner than that. Look here, I'm not confirming anything, but it'll come sooner than you think. I think it'll come out within a year if we're talking about that. Which one are you getting? Madden or 2K?
Depends.
Black
That's
Friday.
not a fair question from me to answer.
What about EAFC? It's like $30.
Oh, you can get your 10 hours on. You can get your 5 hours on EA Access. It depends. To be honest with you, it depends. Are you playing mostly alone? If you're playing mostly alone, then I would go with Madden. If you're gonna play with friends and try to play rec and things like that with your buddies, then probably 2K. So Dominic says Madden.
He says
Madden.
Madden.
His ass. So he'll know.
Oh, my bad. I clicked on that when you clicked on it.
It's
My bad.
fine. Well, in that case, it's a coin flip. I don't play my career. Once, for me, video games, why I love video games, why I love sports gamers online, why I made a natural click when we first met was I'm a firm believer in once I was on my Dreamcast and I was able to play another human, I never want to play against a computer. In any form. That's why I can't play MUT. I hate playing a CPU when I can beat a bunch of randoms' asses. Rage quits all day. What that say? 2K sucks.
Yeah.
This year,
No,
everybody in the damn
Don't worry about me. Hey, look, I'm not. It's no contest here in terms of the in-game, whatever, in-season tournament, whatever. The trophy probably looks like shit. For some reason, the tournament makes sense to me. Maybe because I watch footy and like they have multiple like different leagues and different tournaments and stuff like that. Football.
Is that like Pokeball?
It's like soccer.
Oh. Why don't you say soccer?
It just made
America.
No, they're gonna learn. God damn it, it's football. You kick the damn ball. Look, you kick the ball with your foot. Where's mine at?
It's called footy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We call
like
it
a
footy.
hoodie with an F.
Yeah, but with an F.
Okay.
No. No. It's FOOTY. It's not FOOTIE.
I agree with you. Hearing players, listen, the worst thing of video gaming online, especially in the sports world, is what we're talking on right now. YouTube. It's everybody looks for a way. And I think for so many years is why I started to suck. And I went from being about a 65% winner in all games, in sports games, to honestly about the other way around. Maybe 50-50. I can be close to 50-50, right? This year, I'm about 70% winner. In Madden, because I just realized, okay, if you want to run this same defense all game, I'm gonna run this zone buster. You want to run man or blitz me, I'm gonna do this. I'm one of them guys who I used to not look at your defensive play like my guy today. He said, well, who do you use with the ball from the Texans, from the Titans that came with the Eagles? So I put him at left outside linebacker because his speed can take you on any tight end. I'm in my mind saying, I don't even think like that. He's playing safety. That's where he's gonna play. You know what I'm saying? I might move them around from in or out or, slide or less of another, but I just want to play the game. Yeah. So this year I said that's how I got to learn how to adapt to these cheesers and, guys who play 4 plays. Most of the people you play and you beat nowadays, I just sit here and scream, rage quit. We're going to try it out.
It's
rage quit.
Oh my, that's wild.
Because that's how often they do that when I'm playing the game.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I blame like TikTok and Instagram all for that.
It's all their faults.
And YouTube, because they teach, hey, this is the best way to do this in this game. This is the best way to get get a whole bunch of points in 2K. This is a way to always finish at the basket at 2K. Now we do that here at Sports Gamers Online, but we really do try to teach you guys like the ins and outs of the game, not trying to cheese it though. It happens with EAFC, it happens with NHL, it happens with
every
Madden,
sports game.
Every sports game.
Excuse me.
It does, and it's always like, oh, this is gonna make sure you always get a goal every time you shoot it, and it's like, oh my goodness.
I still can't go top corner in NHL. I remember when top corner goals was the only way you could score in NHL. Yeah. And my punk ass still could not do it to this day. I can defend in hockey. Yeah. I can pass in hockey. I can't score for nothing. And quiet as kept.
I'm bad at scoring too.
Quiet as kept. Hockey's 5-on-5 online is better than 2Ks. I think
those games are fun.
I think the best sports game to play with your friends online, in a like a what do you call that aspect of the game, co-op or whatever you call it, right?
Yeah,
with your friends is NHL. I think it's by far and above the best. But you gotta know who you're playing with. So know that if you know hockey, how to play hockey. If your dumb ass is a defender, you shouldn't be across the line before me.
Well,
it's that simple.
I would only rival that with pro clubs because I play pro clubs a lot.
And I would agree with you on that because I play pro clubs with people. Although I'm not a fan of FIFA.
FIFA, yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of FIFA.
I do recognize. I stopped playing FIFA because I'm a general gamer of all sports games. I play them all. I download golf. I download them all. Okay. My thing is that when I play those games and I go play, as you call it, footy, some European are whooping my ass. It's like when you score 7 goals or 5 goals and 6 shots attempts, I'm quitting. I'm rage. I didn't rage quit on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's not my sport, so I rage quit that. I ain't quitting, man. You can whip my butt, man. I'm gonna stay there all day and take my lickings.
Lickings, yeah.
But in footy, I'm not. You scored 7 goals, you about to just whoop my ass. But the only sports game with no cheese is MLB The Show.
Brandon, if you're in the comments,
I would disagree with that.
Yeah, if Brandon's in the comments, he can let us know about that. I only played MLB Show to in a certain extent, and then I was like, okay, I like it. All right, I'm done playing it now.
You know how you cheese an MLB, and
What's
you
that?
would say as a player, well, that's your fault, but you don't pitch strikes. Because there's so many pitches that look like strikes.
Yeah.
Right, it becomes a man or sports thing. You know what I mean? Not to offend, right? So it becomes a sports thing, right? Like where's your respect for the game, right? That's and I live in that world still. I'm quite sure I'm a minority here. What can be lower than a minority?
Super minority.
It's super.
I love MLB offline. Yeah, I love just like doing road to the show, turn my brain off, and just be a shortstop. I love it. Sinker, slider, cutter. I guess those are OP.
Offline.
I love
offline.
I love online. Yeah, offline. Yeah.
So again, if I had to go with best sports game of the year and what we would call the 4 major sports, I would go in order of NHL, MLB. I think NHL 24 this year beat MLB this year. MLB this year for me did not give me anything different from the year before. It tweaked some things the same way I would say Madden did. There's not much more you can do with the game. It's pretty already almost perfect, right? So they just fine-tuned some things. So then that was good, but you kind of still want something different. I did think the integration of the Negro players into there, I thought that was fun. I played that. That was good just to get that history and pick some of those games and those cameras and those stadiums. That was pretty fun like that. But I'm a complete sports gamer online guy.
Yeah. Totally. Completely agree. I really did like this latest MLB, honestly. Really did.
So, and I would put Madden before I put 2K. Just so you know, to finish out the 4. Just so you know.
I don't like any offline modes with EAFC, even though I've been playing the hell out of mine. Don't really like them that much. Don't feel like there's enough change there. They need to do better.
Is there any hope for this?
Instead of that, we've had the opportunity to go hands-on with the various yeah, let's jump over to that.
Yeah,
or
any hope for this game?
Justin's gonna say no.
What's the exact question?
Oh yeah. Basically that. Let me find my notes. I don't know where my notes are at. Hold on.
It's right here.
Is AEW Fight Forever? Is it still worth playing?
Here's the thing: it's never been worth playing.
Yes,
unless you got it for $19.99.
This game is fun, you guys.
It is fun for $19.99. The fact that this game is still full price is insane to me. It's insane. One thing about
Michelle is not wrong here.
What she put?
She said one thing about Kurt is he'll force you to learn about footy. I know too much about a sport I don't watch.
That's good. That's good information.
Of course, WWE 2K is better. Of course, and I love the recent WWE 2K23, even though the man below me right here has completely turned its back on the game and said that, I don't like it no more last time.
I said that?
Yeah, you said that.
When did I say that?
You said that the last podcast we had. You were like, I think I'm done with the game. I don't want to play it.
It gets boring because they don't do any updates. How can every sports game have updates but that game? Like they put the game out already late. So you know that people want to. I don't care about me having to go in there. I'm sick of tired of having to go download somebody else's stuff and information, and then the game gets glitched because I downloaded their storyline, and then I got people walking through walls and through tables because 2K, whoever takes over a sports game like this, when EA to me should have got the game. Okay, that's still been my opinion to it, but they need to do updates. You need to do updates. In WWE.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know about EA having that game. No. I'm not sure about that.
Well, but I think this is the best 2K wrestling of all time, though.
I think NBA 2K23 is amazing. Or
yeah,
not
it's
NBA.
the
WWE
best
2K,
wrestling game I've ever played. From sticks to sticks, if you would say. You know what I mean? Like between the ropes, it beats them all.
It is smooth. I think the simulation wrestling in it is really good. I can understand like not having the upgraded attires and gimmicks and stuff like that. I can really, especially if you're watching, the matches from week to week and you're keeping up with all the wrestlers, your tribal chief, all that stuff. I get that. I understand that. But fundamentally, that game has picked itself up after the clusterfuck that was, what was it, 2020 or 2K20, whatever. It really did. It did a great job. But this game right here, I think it's fun. Turn your mind off. You can set bats on fire and a lot of blood and stuff like that. You can make gimmicky characters like I did with Dragon Mask, and you can go through a really
I think it's a fun game.
I think it's a good game. I think it's a nice game, but it isn't worth $6.
It needs to be cheaper.
It needs to be cheaper. Okay, I can agree with that.
It needs to be cheaper.
Let's look at the Let me see how much it would cost you right now.
$59.99.
You're lying. There's no way.
It's still full price. It's never gone down.
Never gone.
Never gone down. It's never been $34.99. Never been $34.99.
Yeah, it still says it is $60. I mean, at Best Buy they did cut it down to $40.
What's that? Used copy?
No, that's new.
That's new at Best Buy.
Yeah.
For $40. They almost got me for 30. See? 30 is the limit that game should be. I do see Best Buy for $39.99 though.
Yeah, $39.99.
It says sale. So that says sale. So almost Walmart had it for $39.
Jesus. It does need to. It should have been $30 at launch.
Should have been $30 at launch.
I agree with that 100%. Do you think if it was $30 at launch, do you think people would?
I think would have bought it.
Less. Do you think people would have gave it a better review score too?
No, I can't. Everything's subjective.
Yeah, super subjective. Super subjective.
So.
I feel like Justin Stevens loves this game. He kept up with all the updates and he still plays it. Target has WWE 2K23 for $20, which is a steal. I feel like it's about time that game gets to about that low, actually.
That's so. But he's trying to point out it's why I buy that. You can buy that.
Got you.
For $19.99.
Got you. Yeah, got you. I guess it depends on what kind of like wrestling experience you want. I guess you want more of a realistic one. So yeah, you go.
I love No Mercy. I personally think No Mercy is slightly overrated. Though I think WrestleMania 2000 was better the year before that. That's just me.
My favorite wrestling game is just none of those. That's crazy.
What are you gonna say? Wrestling.
I like that game, but that's
wrestling.
no.
Man.
All those games are legends in their own rights. Okay.
Suplex over and over.
Nope. Nah, it's WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2007. It's 07.
07?
Yeah.
Remind me who's on the cover.
Is it Triple H?
I think you're right. Is that what?
Yeah, I think it's Triple H.
Yeah, I think you're right. I still like this one better.
Yeah,
it doesn't have the nostalgic feeling those games do. So those games still win because of who were in those games at those times, right? But
yeah,
pretty much all of them is in this game, so to speak.
You're right.
One way or another that they've even put. But that's my problem. Like I think they should do the updates themselves.
They
like
should.
They did with Bad Bunny and all those kind of guys.
SmackDown. Yeah, here comes the paint. I love that game. That game's fun. That game was really fun. SmackDown versus Raw was awesome. It had that My GM mode that was really kind of difficult to like play or like to be the best GM. It was actually very difficult. And like sometimes I would cheat and just put all of my favorite wrestlers on my side, which was always SmackDown. So like blue.
Cheating the game. There it is. That's the game right here. WCW versus NWO Revenge.
I've never played that.
Yes.
I never played that.
I think I played every wrestling game.
Nice.
I think.
Nice.
I said I think. At least every popular wrestling game. Let me say that.
Fire Pro Wrestling's great though too.
No, it is. I do like it.
I love it. Let's go ahead and take some of you guys' the viewers Q&A, viewer questions. You guys have had a load of questions all through the show, and here's your chance. This is your chance to go in there. Ask this man whatever, because he's so interesting. Matter of fact, go to my Twitter because I just tweeted hashtag on my Mike Knoxxx shit because I'm doing like 3 podcasts now.
Nobody asked you to curse for me. Nobody asked you to do that, Curtis. Bad person. Bad.
Yeah. Real bad, man. On my Mike Knoxxx shit. Hashtag it. Get it in.
Backstage Assault. That game was trash. Okay, I was have to read. That game was trash. Backstage Assault was bad. Okay, Baker Mayfield thoughts. I needed to hear it. Baker Mayfield thoughts? He's Baker Mayfield. What do you need to know? He's a gamer. That's it.
Is he?
You know,
Big gamer? Big gamer guy?
No. I mean, in the performance field of him playing football, he's a gamer.
Yeah.
I don't think he gives up. He's just limited in technique and what he could do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. But what you got coming up this week?
Right when I get off of here, I'm gonna hop into a quick shower. But
Funky. Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey type shit. I'm doing the pilot episode for what I was just talking about with my man Key. We're gonna be doing our first pilot or first episode for cul-de-sac football.
Yes,
which
footy. Learn
you
some
can
footy.
learn about some football. We have our own Twitter also. You can follow it at cul-de-sac footy on Twitter, on X, whatever they call it now. And we're gonna this first pilot episode, we're actually gonna be talking about how we got into the sport. I of course, grandmother is Scottish, came from like that type background. I used to wake up every morning and see footy on the TV and see all these amazing teams in the Premier League. So I grew up watching the sport nonstop and learning my tribalism for Manchester United. For the tribal chief. For the tribal chief. Would you like to see what would you like to see in 2K Showcase and WWE 2K24? What would you like to see in that?
I don't care. Whatever they do, that's me with wrestling in real life. I don't try to look for the news, or even though I talk on it every single week on the Mike Knoxxx show. I like to just be involved and engaged. I like still being a child in that aspect. Whatever they give it, I just hope it don't stink. Like last year we had Rey Mysterio. I loved it. This year we had John Cena. I loved it. I think it's corny and as stupid as it can be, and I would never do it, but I did it once. When you won that John Cena, "You can't see me," and he was actually invisible other than his clothes. That's just hilarious to me.
That is funny. That's super funny. Well, is it time to do like would they do a Roman Reigns one? Would they do one?
He has enough. What's your favorite Madden?
Oh, I have one.
Go ahead, because I'm different right now. I'm honestly, and I'm not trying to be in the moment. This is the best Madden I've played in such a long time. I would just off easy thinking give it to this one. I'm not lying. I know people still hate it. Every Madden's going to have hate in it. And if people, however you feel about Madden, no one can change that thought and that opinion about you.
I feel like mine is kind of cliche-ish, honestly. But I kind of have two of them.
Okay.
So I really like Madden 05. I remember, but I have so many memories of Madden 04 with Michael Vick on it.
Okay.
That's what I really, really, really love. I know Vic was OP as hell, but I love that Madden.
Sean, please come to the Mike Knoxxx show each and every single Monday. Go to my page
Do
right
Hogan.
now on YouTube,
the
Mike Knoxxx show. That's with 3 X's, and watch my Hulk Hogan interview and my show about Hulk Hogan. Okay. Can't speak those wrestling opinions on this show. But please, Sean, if you like wrestling, please pull up on the Mike Knoxxx show. And anybody else out there, like, follow, subscribe to Sports Gamers Online too, because we need the love too. But while you're there, because it's free, don't cost you nothing. Nobody's asking to go buy me no dinner. Nobody asking for a 4 for 4. You know what I'm saying? Put it in that bag, get in that goodie bag, none of that. Just like, subscribe, tell somebody.
Oh yeah, Madden 05, baby. Kurt Angle.
Oh, next year? I'll be more happy. I'll be happier with the Bray, but I don't think, for what it's worth, and may he rest in peace, I don't think Bray's had the historic enough matches to have a showcase.
I was just about to say that, but I was going to let you say that.
To pick on
yeah,
you,
I didn't think he had the career necessarily for all that. I think the Hulk Hogan one was a really good idea. I like that.
Nope, I would never play it. I would never play it.
Madden 07, that's a good shout too. I remember Madden 07. I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Let's go, Philly.
Just about time for us to get up out of here. Make sure you guys.
You gotta get up out of here.
Well, I got to get ready for another podcast because I'm on my Mike Knoxxx shit. Yeah! I got to get ready for another podcast. The cul-de-sac, I have to get used to saying it. I have to stop before. Okay, which podcast is it? Okay, cul-de-sac football podcast. That's going to be the first episode, the pilot episode's coming out here very, very soon. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys follow our Twitter, cul-de-sac footy. But first of all, sportsgamersonline.com. We're doing some great stuff over here. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Maybe one day they let me start switching.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? I'm not worthy. I'm just not worthy.
Make sure you guys subscribe to sportsgamersonline.com or Sports Gamers Online on YouTube. Doing a lot of great stuff here. We should be having a lot more things coming out later throughout the month of December. I have a few ideas and things like that. And where can they find you, Mike? What shows you? Oof, that's bad.
Right here on YouTube, anywhere you can find Mike Knoxxx with 3 X's. I appreciate all the love. TikTok, YouTube, everything.
Yeah.
Mike Knoxxx, 3 X's. So no, my TikTok is real Mike Knoxxx. But everything on here on YouTube is the Mike Knoxxx Show. Facebook, if you're still on Facebook, the Mike Knoxxx Show, etc. So
good, good. You can follow me on Twitter at Cali from the Dojo. Always talking about video game stuff, and also at Kodasack Footy. About to keep it dead end in French. Dead end.
I love it.
We will. Check you guys later. All right.
You're out of here, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.